What we already know came true, but this time it is coming in a very spectacular way. Donald Trump is in Netanyahu's pocket always, all the time. What happened this time? That's what we want to discuss in this video. As we know, reports are coming that Iran launched ballistic missiles and drones into Israel in response to Israeli strikes in Beirut, which Iran previously designated as a quote-unquote red line. Despite Donald Trump calling for Iran to return to the negotiating table, the U.S. appears reluctant to engage in a full-scale regional war. The killing of civilians in Gaza, specifically the murder of a 7-month-old infant and a young boy, made headlines recently, and this killing came from Israeli strike on Gaza, and they killed and shot this 7-month-old infant. This is something that Iran is also taking notice of, in addition to what Israel is doing in Lebanon. Now, Donald Trump, he said, do not hit Iran, quote unquote, do not hit Iran. And he's warned Netanyahu, if you do hit Iran, then it will just make it worse. So what happened? Well, following Israeli strikes on the Dahiya district of Beirut, Iran responded with multiple waves of ballistic missile attacks against Israel. These actions have triggered widespread air raid sirens, particularly in northern Israel and areas surrounding Haifa. U.S. President Donald Trump has publicly urged both sides to show restraint. He explicitly stated his intent to contact the Netanyahu government and talk to the shaitan, the devil himself, and tell him, hey, look, don't retaliate against Iran, because if you do so, then the ceasefire agreement, everything, the negotiation will just fall apart. So he explicitly stated that his intent to contact Prime Minister Netanyahu to discourage any immediate counter retaliation, asserting that further escalation is counterproductive to ongoing diplomatic efforts. Trump has sent a blunt message to Tehran at the same time, declaring you have shot your missiles, that's enough, and has pressured both Israel and Iran to return to the negotiating table to secure a deal. In other words, Donald Trump, in order to come across as neutral both to Israel and Iran, he told or communicated Iran and Israel at the same time, telling both of them, hey, stop fighting, I'm the boss here, I don't give you permission to fight. But Iran is showing the middle finger, and now Israel also doing the same thing. So how it is all panning out? Let's see how it is all going right now. Despite international calls for calm, Iranian officials, including Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, have issued stern warnings characterizing the U.S. and its regional allies as legitimate targets, and signaling that the hand of the armed forces, quote-unquote, remains ready for further action. So the hand of the resistance forces, he basically meant IRGC is ready to take action. And he said that we are not going to talk much. In fact, there is one report that said Iran has said to U.S. diplomats, we are not interested in negotiation. That's why you do not see Jared Kushner, Steve Witkoff's name being tossed in the media anymore, especially by Donald Trump. We don't hear their stories. We don't even hear their names anymore. So there are unverified reports, I want you to read with me, that IRGC has placed Operation True Promise 5 on standby. This, combined with Israel's firm stance on targeting Hezbollah command centers, has led to intense concerns that the region is sliding toward a much wider, more dangerous phase of conflict. Again, this is coming at a time when things are very, very dangerous. Iran is telling Israel to back off from Lebanon, respect the ceasefire you have in place right now with them, stop killing innocent civilians in Gaza. I mean, of course, they did not say specifically or explicitly mention about Gaza, but that's what really it implies, that Iran would also bring Gaza into all of this, because Gaza is part of the whole package. Iran has carried out strikes that I just mentioned to you. Now here is what. So Donald Trump called Benjamin Netanyahu and told him, hey, don't attack Israel. Don't attack Iran. Don't hit them because it will derail the negotiation process and all that. Then you would expect Netanyahu to listen to him, right? Because he already violated so many ceasefire agreements with both Lebanon and Iran in the past. So this time maybe Israel should be like as a normal citizen, normal human being, be like, okay, we have violated ceasefire agreements with these countries, even though Donald Trump told us not to do so, but let's this time not retaliate. So what Israel did, do you think they will be like, okay, we are sorry, we will not attack Iran again, we will not attack Lebanon, will follow the ceasefire agreement? No, that didn't happen. So Israel has carried out airstrikes in western and central Iran after Iran fired missiles at northern Israel. Israel says dozens of its fighter jets have completed strikes on Iranian defense systems. So Trump said don't hit Iran. Netanyahu is telling Trump and Israel, F you, you're not our boss. You pay us billions and trillions of dollars in aid, but we control you. We have the strings to pull you. We have Miriam Edelson, Paul Singer, and the neocons in Washington. We control you. You forgot it, Donald Trump? Don't tell us what to do. We are going to go and strike Iran. F you. So that's exactly what they did, and they did it proudly. Dozens of our fighter jets have completed strikes on Iranian defense forces. Like, they're so shameless. And oh my God, Donald Trump, and sorry, if you're an American, I mean, this oh my God, this brings such a shame for the entire nation. Iran says its attacks are the beginning, okay, of a full week continuous strikes. Iran launched its attacks after Israel carried out airstrikes on Beirut, Lebanon on Sunday. Now, what Iran is saying about the ongoing negotiation, if you want to call it ongoing, I don't think it's ongoing. I don't think Iran is willing to negotiate with Donald Trump. But what Iran is saying about that? Well, they are saying the Ismail Baghawi, he's talking, Iran's foreign ministry spokesman, said during a press conference today that the exchange of messages between US and Iran had not stopped. Means we are still, okay, we will negotiate with you. You unfreeze $24 billion assets of ours. Yeah, we will continue to negotiate. Baghawi did not clarify whether the exchange of messages has been happening since yesterday or not. He added that one of the reasons that Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi arrived in Tehran 2 days ago was to help continue the talks and carry out mediation-related matters. So, according to him, Ismail Baghawi, Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson, they are still willing to negotiate. They're still willing to talk with Donald Trump, but their conditions must be met, and that is that you do not strike Lebanon. You back off from that country, and then we will talk about it. But for now, it is just getting escalated. Netanyahu is showing the middle finger to Donald Trump and his administration, and he's showing really who is the boss here. Subscribe for more videos.